Oregon defensive tackle Derrick Harmon is a borderline lock to be a first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, and it's easy to see why when you look at both the stats and the film. From a statistical perspective, his last 2 years at Michigan State didn't yield impressive numbers, but a transfer to Oregon, you see him get 55 pressures, 5 sacks, 11 tackles for loss, 4 passes defensed, had a 17.6% pass rush win rate, a 7.1% run stop win rate, and extremely high grades across the board from PFF, especially in true pass set situations as a pass rusher. He's second in pass rush productivity in the 2025 class at defensive tackle. That would have been in the top 3 in the previous 2 classes and actually would have been first in 2022. So the stats look really good, the grading, all of that stuff. Let's take a look at how Harmon stacks up on film. All right, so when it comes to Derrick Harmon on film, I think you see someone with that, grade in true pass sets, that pass rush win rate, and you go, oh, that's a 3 tech. He can't do a whole lot else. Completely wrong. His ability against double teams was really surprising, especially for someone as tall as he is, right, at 6'4". But you see, anchor ability, the core strength, the pad level that he plays with to occupy both offensive linemen, give this second-level linebacker an easy path to the running back. And you see it littered on film here. Look at him drop to one knee. We've seen this technique before. Byron Murphy last year. Tyleik Williams uses a little bit in this class. But again, occupying both offensive linemen, so linebackers here to make a play, DB dropping into the box is here to make a play as well. Like, he is giving all of these second-level defenders and box defenders a chance to make plays because of the core strength, the lower half strength, right? All of this power and the ability to anchor and play with good pad level, like here against UCLA. Once again, free runner up the middle to make an easy play, right? And here against the combo block, continues to stay, at the line of scrimmage. He's not getting pushed off the ball, and he's also able to make a play here. A tackle against Quinshon Judkins. Here, drops to one knee again, does get turned, the shoulders turned a little bit, so that's not always the best, but he's still in a position to muddy up this running lane where the back has nowhere to go, right? And he does do work splitting double teams, right? And forcing running backs to make quick decisions because he's already working into the backfield like there against Oregon State. Here's another one against Michigan. Really good work, basically putting himself in a position along with his teammate to make a play near the line of scrimmage. And here Penn State again, right? Fight through this double team and make the play yourself. Now, in other run defense stuff with Harmon, you see the quicks, you see the ability to shed right here on an outside, toss play. He just beats the offensive lineman to the spot, right? And you see it here. We'll run it full. Just that quickness and then the ability to wrap up. Really, really nice play from him there, right? And this one, a really nice one against Michigan State where, this is an effort to be a reach block, right? He's trying to hook around and basically push Harmon out of this play. Harmon continues to fight through it, flow to the football, and then, of course, let your teammates be able to make a play because you are so dominant in situations like this. Slant into this gap, force the running back to make a quick move to the outside where you have help to make a play. Extremely quick, and you see that. When he's quick off the ball, Look at how quick he was there. And just sometimes just a bowling ball. And the ability to close and change direction right there is really, really impressive. Here again, quick hands, right? Hold the point of attack in a really good position. You see him drop anchor kind of there, right? He slides a little bit, but the ability to re-anchor himself and then shed the block, make a play, right? Limit that run to just a short gain. Here, you already see it, the quick hands. Quick arm over, right? And then he spins off this blocker to make a play. Awareness, instincts, all of that to go make a play like that is really, really impressive. And here, gap control, sit and leverage, push the lineman back, not giving up any semblance of an inch even off this line of scrimmage. Let your second-level defenders, again, make a play. And how about that, that finish there, putting a guy on the ground. So you see that, right? And again here, control. He plays with great control. Look at the extension, and then close with some impressive burst there to make the play pretty much at the line of scrimmage. And then you just see him here just tossing guys aside two guys there, and then he's just going to take the third offensive lineman and essentially push him into Will Howard. So it is really, really impressive. One-on-one here. Again, he's looking, he's going to read if like, okay, if I have to work to this gap, I can. This is great anchor ability, good vision on the play, right? He's looking, okay, am I going to work to this gap? No, I'll get off the block quickly. And just having that eyes on the running back and the ability to work to either gap is really impressive. Here, another great shed, limit the run to a very, very short gain. And so how about as a pass rusher, right? We've talked a lot about the run game already. Pass rush is pretty impressive too. Double hand swipe, rip through. You would like to see him turn more of these pressures into sacks, which we're going to get to a little later. But that instant pressure that he can generate is really impressive. Here, club rip, turn the corner really impressively, right? Like cornering like that as a defensive tackle is very, very good. Look at the quick hands. Tackle's arms are down. Harmon is already engaging here. Look at the push-pull. Guy on the ground. Just like that instant quick hands, violent hands, the pop that he can generate there, along with the quicks, right? Here, push-pull, rip around, right? Just really impressive with the power, the quicks, all of it. And another one here against Michigan, right? Where arm over, right? Great position to turn the corner, does so, and he forces the quarterback off his spot, right? Like that, it is tremendous, tremendous work. Again, work that arm over, keep the feet moving as he's going, turn the corner, get pressure, right? Like he can win in a variety of ways. He has to slow play this a little bit, but again, works that push arm over action and creates pressure. He's so good at it, right? Rip through here, right? Attack this gap on sort of a stunt and just be in the quarterback's lap immediately. Just immediate pressure. And here, takes care of one guy, right? This is not where you want to be as a tackle. And if the ball doesn't come out very quickly from Altmaier, he gets rid of the right tackle as well. Just really, really impressive work from Harmon. And so work against centers as well, right? When you get him head up on the center, that's something that, he makes quick work of, right? Club rip in the quarterback's lap immediately, right? Once again, just the quick hands, how quick he is out of his stance to just immediately disrupt the pocket and create pressure, right? And two of these are my favorites, right? Because can you get from defending the run into a pass rush, scenario quickly enough, right? Play action's taking over the league. Can you do it? Right here, sit and leverage the gap, right? Seize a potential run play. Then toss back to the QB. Okay, let's just walk this guy back to the quarterback, right? Really, really impressive work there. And then here again, defending the outside run, he's got this gap, spin off to go chase the quarterback. Like it's super, super good from him, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Now here you get a chip, right? He's almost at 4-eye. Chip gets knocked down. How about the hustle, right? He's not giving up on the play. Great motor as well. And here, right, chase down a screen. Look at him chase all the way down to make that tackle. Really, really impressive work. Now, we got to clean up the tackling. This is a great position to be in. Excellent quicks. He's in the backfield. We have to wrap up. We have to wrap up. And it's all over the place. It is, unfortunately. This is not a great tackle attempt. Kind of just bumping Genty, and he turns it into a big run. So, again, great move. Dip the shoulder underneath. Be in a position. Gets shook by the running back. Now, that's a tougher play on a guy like Henderson, but you want to see him make more plays like this. Here, again, power. He's not even in great position, but he's got so much power that he can disengage from the block. But you have to wrap up there. You have to wrap up. And again, not even a great get off there. He still turns the corner. But again, the tackling. Have to be able to turn these pressures and potential, tackles for loss into tackles for loss and sacks, right? That was a little tougher, but he's made plays, wrapping up with one arm before. And here, another quick win and just left coming up for air there. So Derrick Harmon, there's so much to like, right? The quicks, the power, the pop in his hands, the good leverage that he plays with, right? He can do a lot of different things on your defensive line, right? You've seen him take on double teams. You've seen him rush the passer. You've seen him hold the gap or two gaps, right, against one blocker. So he has all the tools in the bag to be a very, very successful pro. We just have to clean up the tackling. We have to turn those pressures into sacks. We have to turn those disruptive plays into tackles for losses. But otherwise, a really, really strong prospect in a loaded defensive tackle class. So hope you guys enjoyed this one on Derrick Harmon. If you did, throw a like on there, subscribe if you're new. Plenty more draft content on the way very, very soon. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.